puppies are beautiful. Well done. You know, to be a mother of 4 little ones like this is such hard work. You can see they climb all over her. They're gaining all the nutrients from that milk, which is taking nutrients away from her body. So she's really, it's a tough time for this lioness. Now, the cub that's lying closest to us at the moment, that's got its tail kind of wedged close to us, that's just by her front leg, that is a little male. I've just seen when his tail lifted, so we know that there's one male already, and he's the one closest to us. There he's busy wiggling his bum, getting comfortable. So there's definitely one male out of the 4. Now, it'll be interesting to see what the others are. Hopefully they'll come this way and I'll be able to get a better look in and be able to tell you what they are. So, David, you're wondering if the lioness will try and keep the male around for protection. Oh, hello, little one. No, not really. I've seen that sometimes they actually get quite aggressive with the males being close to their cubs. Okay, so we've got a little female and a little male. Sorry, I'm just watching them as they're moving around. So they actually can sometimes get quite aggressive with the cubs, with the males. The males often are a bit rough with the cubs, and so the females then don't really like the males around. Also, when you've got a coalition of 4 males like the Birminghams, there sometimes is the possibility that one of the coalition members kills the cubs thinking that it might not be his. So she'll be a little bit wary of that, but the Birminghams have proved so far that they really are quite good dads, and they've spent a lot of time with both the Nkahuma and the Styx cubs in the past, and they've been really very good to those cubs. They've often very tolerant of the cubs feeding around the carcass. So in terms of these particular 4 males, they seem to be good, and so the Styx actually spend a lot of time with them, and so do the Nkahumas, and it seems to work really well. And the males will offer some form of protection, but these 3 females will be perfect. Look at that, there's a big hug. Isn't that amazing? That is so awesome. Now, we saw Amber Eyes hug one of the Nkahuma cubs before, but that one was a real serious hug. That little cub got dragged from far away and brought in. There we go. I wonder if this one's going to get a little hug as well. Yes, there we go. Hello, little one. Now it's time for you to get groomed. Isn't this amazing? Oh, so special. This is so special, guys. We are being absolutely spoiled by these little cubs. That's amazing. And she's talking back to them. You hear her, she's got that low, deep grunt. Absolutely incredible. So, 2 females, 1 male. We've just got 1 more that we need to. So there's a female lying by her head, a female that's between her back legs. The male is the one that's over the top. And now we just need to identify the one on the right-hand side. So near her right leg where there's that little cut, that's the only one we need to see if it's a girl or a boy. But 2 females is a really good number so far, which is great news. So, female on the top of mom, male closest to us, female behind that male, and then the one right at the back, I'm not sure yet, but hopefully it will come out and I'll be able to see. But look at that, it's a little lion stack on top of mom. Absolutely amazing. Like I say, we are being so spoiled. These kind of sightings are not common. We obviously we spend time with lions, but to have the little ones out in the open, so vocal, with mom being so affectionate, is such a special experience. So I believe some of you are a little bit worried that the cubs have mange. Well, they might have some little traces of it, but all in all, they look really, really healthy. There's just the one that's got a little mark on his back, but I'm not sure it's actually mange. It doesn't look like an area that's been scratched more than actually a scar. So I think maybe that little one has had a little cut on its back at some point, and that's why it's all raw and worn like that. It doesn't look that same mangy appearance. Generally with mange, it tends to go quite sort of crusty and it tends to form scabs. That doesn't have a scab. It looks more like a scar to me. The older cubs definitely have some little bits of traces of mange, but it's not bad. And these cubs look as though they're really healthy. They've got big fat tummies. They seem to be doing just fine. So I think we'll be fine with these cubs at this stage. It is also sort of at the end of summer, so the mite from the mange is not going to be doing that well now. It's been too wet, too moist, and so we'll find a situation where in all likelihood, these guys should be fine. As long as the Styx can keep providing food, and with the arrival of these buffalo herds that we're seeing, that is in the heart of the Styx territory. So hopefully they'll be getting enough nutrients to supply nutrient-rich milk that these little cubs will do just fine and will be survivors at the end of the day. And the 6-month-old ones are looking no worse than what the Nguhumas are, so I reckon that all will be okay. Now, as much as I would love to spend the entire day here today, we do need to let some of the other guys in, and it's such a special sighting that for people that have come all the way to South Africa, it would be wonderful for them to see that. So we're going to probably try and just sneak our way out without disturbing these little ones and allow Andrew to come and have a look while they're out in the open, and he can get a nice view of them. But I'm sure these cubs will still be here this afternoon, so it will be a perfect chance to come this afternoon. All right, well, we're going to carry on. Now, James, I believe, is still driving, still looking, and I hope his luck is going to change with something special on his way home.